McWane adjustable indicator posts. Today we're going to have a look at the McWane 2945A indicator posts and the McWane 2945W wall post. The information contained in this video is for demonstration purposes only. This procedure should be done by a professional, following recommended instructions and using the proper tools. If you require assistance or have any questions, please consult with Cloud Canada. Indicator Post 101. A post indicator valve is simply a valve used to open or close the water supply in a fire protection system. The indicator post serves as both a valve actuator and a valve positioning indicator. The post indicator offers an easy and fast way of knowing if the valve is in the open or the shut position. The post indicator can be equipped with an electronic supervisory switch to monitor at a distance the valve positioning. There are two main types of posts. The main type assemblies are the ground type post, which is typically buried, and the wall type post, which is typically bolted to a wall. Wall post 101. The wall post type is typically installed outside, but it can be installed inside the building. This type features a short post, usually bolted directly to a wall and not to the valve itself. This type is usually equipped with a handwheel type actuator. This type of post is also equipped with an open and closed indicator located in the red cap assembly behind a window on each side of the post. This system gives you a clear visual indication of the valve status. Ground indicator post 101. The ground post type is typically used outside and is usually buried. It features a tall, fixed or adjustable vertical post bolted directly to the valve. The indicator post is bolted to the PIV plate, which itself is mounted onto the valve. Sometimes this type of indicator post is bolted to the top of a concrete valve chamber. Ground indicator post 101. The indicator post operates using a locking wrench. The indicator post is equipped with an open and closed indicator, also called a target assembly. Position indicators are located in the red cap assembly behind the window on each side of the post. This type gives a clear visual indication if the valve is in the opened or closed position. The post can be equipped with an electronic supervisory switch, again to monitor at a distance the valve positioning. Indicator post components 101. First off, let's look at the cap assembly. The cap assembly is broken down into three individual sections. Section 1. The operating components. They include the operating wrench, the operating nut, 1 1/4 square, and the top cap O-ring. Section 2. Those are the body cap components. They include, first of all, the body cap, the eye bolt, the target windows, one on each side, the pipe plug, and the bolt. Section 3. The complete target assembly. It includes target carrier nut, the open and shut targets, the clamp target retainer, all the nuts, and the panhead screws required. Then there's the pipe assembly. It's broken down into four sections. Section 1. The telescopic barrel. Section 2. The lower pipe section. Section 3, the base flange, or also called the foot piece. And Section 4, the stem assembly. It includes the stem itself, the cotter pin, the crane coupling, and by the way, the stem is 1 inch square. Now that we've looked at posts and the components, let's look at the procedure to install an indicator post. The proper procedure to install an indicator post is as follows. You should first inspect and operate the gate valve. Follow the AWWA installation guidelines. Some of them are: verify that the valve operates in the proper direction, verify the size, the number of turns required to operate the gate valve, verify all pressure containing bolting to ensure proper tightness, check for any visual flaws, defects, or leaks. Note the positioning of the valve. It is very important to know, are you installing a post on an open valve or a closed valve? The post has now been installed. What should I do next? You should do the following: adjust the post to the proper grade, adjust the target assembly, adjust the inside stem if required. The post has now been installed and adjusted. What should I do next? You should now do a trial run to ensure that everything is in working order, number of turns are correct and they match the open or shut position, and that the open and shut targets line up with the valve position. If the valve's in the open position, your target should show open. If it's in the shut position, then the target should be saying shut. If a supervisory switch is required, when installing a supervisory switch, the following directives apply. Before installing, consult your local rules and regulations. They differ from territory to territory. They differ from job to job. The switch should be installed by a trained, qualified, licensed professional only. The indicator post must be fully adjusted prior to switch installation. The toggle must be pulled out and adjusted. Read and follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. The electrical connections should be done by a licensed professional only. If you have any questions or require assistance, please feel free to consult with Cloud Canada. You can reach us by phone, by email, or consult our website. Do not forget, Made in Canada matters.